Let us begin. I would normally welcome you all in Darden Court, and this is where I hope to welcome you next year. I think we are getting there. The signs are positive, and I'm optimistic that we will be back in close to full swing in the fall. But for the moment, we have to do it over Zoom. I'd like to begin by welcoming you all and thanking Beth Eastwood Betty, who has helped organize this event. Our departmental awards committee that is chaired by Joe Campbell, and his committee, his entire committee, for putting together these outstanding nominations for awards. I would also like to thank Zhongli Lin, who has contributed to as a steward, let's say, of our graduate students, and Harry as a steward of our undergraduate students. So welcome all. It's a pleasure to be with you. So I'd like to now call on my associate chair, Harry Powell, to present the undergraduate student awards. So Harry, the floor is yours.
Okay, well, good afternoon to everyone, and it's an honor to be here. I really appreciate the opportunity to do this, and I appreciate the support and help of our ECE undergraduate committee in helping to pick out these awards. And I will have to point out, I know this sometimes gets to be cliched, but I will have to point out that this was an extremely agonizing time for us to have to single out a few for awards, because we have had so many just outstanding students that have stepped up to the plate to help us work through these horrible times. And we appreciate the efforts of all of the undergrads in helping us with this. And it's also, but it was just an extremely difficult process for all of us. So with that being said, I will run through our undergraduate awards here. The Outstanding Teaching Assistant Award was created by Steve Wilson and his wife Lynn Ann to recognize the outstanding teaching assistants in the electrical and computer engineering department. With the unprecedented change in course delivery from in-person to virtual, undergraduate teaching assistants have gone above and beyond to provide support to faculty, staff, and their peers. This year's recipients of the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department's Outstanding Undergraduate Teaching Assistant Award are Mason Notes and Abel Ressam. The James S. Miller Award recognizes outstanding third-year students in electrical and computer engineering as judged by the faculty. The award is in honor of Dr. James Shannon Miller, Jr., who served our faculty from 1920 to 1970. This year's recipients of the James S. Miller Award are Eleanor Ozer and Christopher Hamilton. So congratulations to you. The Lewis T. Rader Chairperson's Award recognizes the graduating fourth year who has demonstrated outstanding academic performance, work ethic, collegiality. This year's recipient of the Lewis T. Rader Chairperson's Award is Nathan Hunter. The Lewis T. Rader Chairperson's Award for Best Capstone is awarded to the student team whose capstone project surpassed the rest. The recipients of this year's Lewis T. Rader Chairperson's Award for Best Capstone are, and the team name is Our Fourth Rodeo, which seems kind of appropriate. And the team members are Zachary Hicks, Jason Ashley, Noel Law, and Eleanor Ozer. So congratulations to you and a wonderful job on your capstone. And for the benefit of those out there, many of our capstone submissions, and this was certainly one of them, when you read the reports, many of our capstones submissions really look more like a master's thesis than something an undergraduate would do. So I'm really very, very proud of them. The Charles L. Brown Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering Award for Excellence is presented annually to the two fourth-year undergraduate students who are judged by the awards committee to have outstanding credentials, including being ranked in the top 20% of their class, showing evidence of interest in communications and computers, and showing evidence of professional interests and activities. This year's recipients of the Charles L. Brown Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering Award for Excellence are Tyler Labiak and Victoria Nilsson. And next, I would like to introduce Professor Zong Li, who will present our graduate student awards.
Thank you, Harry. And also, I'd like first to thank Andrea and graduate committee for organizing this evaluation committee to evaluate the nominations. Like the undergraduate committee, I think we had so much difficulty in determining the winner of the award, to the point that we propose to add more awards next year. So we have 2 awards for graduate students. The graduate teaching assistants play a critical role in not only support and execution of courses, but also in course design, sometimes helping to develop a course from the ground up. They bring a breadth of knowledge and experiences to these vitally important positions. This year's recipient of the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department's Outstanding Graduate Teaching Assistant Award is Shihai Jack Huang. The Louis Rader Graduate Research Award recognizes the graduate student who has demonstrated outstanding 1, academic performance, 2, work ethic, and 3, collegiality. This year's recipient of the Louis Rader Graduate Research Award is Mohammad Sarah Ibrahim. Now I would like to invite Professor Nico to present the faculty awards.
Thank you so much, Zong Li. Thank you all. First, a big round of applause to all our students, graduates and undergraduates. You guys make us proud. You are the raison d'etre, the reason for our existence, and our hope for the future. My father used to say, you can only hope to produce something better through your children, and you are our academic and professional children. So we certainly know you are better than us, and we are looking forward to your accomplishments. You make us proud. Thank you. So with this, I'd like to take over and talk about the department awards. And like the Outstanding Teaching Assistant Award, the Outstanding Teacher Award was also initiated by Professor Steve Wilson and his wife, Inman, to recognize an outstanding faculty member of the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department in their role as a teacher. So this year's recipient of the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department Outstanding Teacher Award is very deservingly Professor Todd DeLong. Congratulations, Professor DeLong. Hope to see you here afterwards. The second award is the Faculty Educational Innovation Award, which is given for achievement in instruction at any course level, including new course or laboratory development, effective teaching methodologies, and student mentoring. And among the many great teachers and innovators in terms of curriculum development in our department, there are some that clearly stand out, and one of them who has done wonders for our undergraduate curriculum is Professor Harry Powell. He is this year's recipient of the Electrical and Computer Engineering Faculty Educational Innovation Award. Congratulations, Harry. Very pleased. The third award is the Faculty Leadership Award. It is given for leadership in service of the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department and its students, staff, faculty, and alumni. And quite often, this is an award that is given to senior faculty in recognition of their service. But I'm very pleased to have this year as the recipient of the Faculty Leadership Award, a young faculty member in whom we all have recognized very strong leadership potential and contributions. And that is Professor Stephen Bowers. Congratulations, Steve. Way to go. And the last but not least, among our awards for faculty members, the Faculty Research Award, which is given for outstanding innovations, breakthroughs, and impact in research and scholarship. Research is an integral and very important part of our mission as a Tier 1 research university and an aspiring department to be one of the top departments in research and educational innovation, and the two go together. So this year's recipient of the Faculty Research Award is Professor Nathan Swamy. Congratulations, Nathan. And thanks, a big thanks to the Faculty Awards Committee for such a wonderful job in recognizing our faculty, as well as the corresponding committees for our graduate and undergraduate students. I wish we could all be together and have lunch and drinks together at this time, but this is the second best thing we can do, and to recognize our outstanding students, faculty. Thank you so much. I would pass it on back to Beth and my colleagues, and I would like to, I don't know whether we can do it, Beth, whether we can, have our winners say something,
Yeah, we can if they're amenable, if they're here and want to unmute themselves.
So let me let's start from let's roll back, right? So let's start from the faculty and go back to our students, right? So Nathan, would you like to congratulate?
Yes, I'm truly obliged to everybody in this department. I've been here for some time, tried my way through research for a long time, and so I'm glad to receive some sort of recognition and a great amount of encouragement. That's what's most important to me from this group, and most importantly during this pandemic year when we had a research shutdown. It was fun. I can say to receive an award when there's a shutdown, but that's exactly the kind of encouragement I look forward to with this faculty, with this department, and so thank you so much.
Thank you, Nathan. Steve.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for this. I find this department's very supportive, and this was a hard year, I think, for everybody. And I think with everything pretty much being virtual in the fall for the most part, and then most things virtual in the spring, I think our students especially have been really resilient, both on the undergrad side, still pushing forward with their studies, as well as graduate students trying to figure out how to get research done often when they're not able to come in person. So I know, really great job for all the students, I think, this year in persevering, and hopefully things will start to get back to normal a bit as we move toward the fall. So thank you guys.
Well said, Steve. And now you see he has the leadership built in. I would like to say, as a side note, that Steve and Sue and Andreas Billing have been, very, very helpful in making sure that our department's research ramped up smoothly, and our students were, well taken care of in terms of safety measures last year, especially last summer. So we really appreciate all the leadership that this has involved, getting our students safely back in the labs. Harry, would you like to say something?
Yeah, well, I'm very honored and flattered to get this award, and I appreciate the support of the faculty and the support and equanimity of the students. I really think that you get the most effective learning when you can get your hands on it, when you can touch it and feel it and break it and then make it work again. So I'm very flattered to be honored like this.
Thank you, Harry. Todd?
Yeah, nice thing about following Harry is I can just say, yeah, just what Harry said. I can't say any more than he did. I am honored to receive it, and I do thank the department.
Yes, thank you for your contributions to teaching our students and doing the best you can, both of you, especially during this very difficult pandemic year. You know, looking back, it was not obvious that we would have been able to do as much as we have, right? Don't take it for granted, right? Our students have worked hard, our faculty have worked hard. It was not the same as any regular year, clearly, and we are all missing a personal interaction and laboratory interaction and all of that. But I think you should all be proud of what you did. Truly appreciate it. So let me pass it back to Professor Lin now to call our students, our graduate students, and then perhaps Harry will do that for our undergraduate students.
All right. So let's start the button up. Mohammed.
Yes, so, yeah, thank you so much for organizing this, even in like this very difficult time. I'm very glad to have this recognition. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Salah.
Is Jack here?
I'll chime in real quick. Jack is not able to get off mute. He's in a public place. There's a bit too much background noise for him to get off mute. But
All right. So I pass this to Harry again.
Keith, thank you for translating my friends.
All right, so yeah, thank you. And so I guess I will continue going in the backwards direction, and that's the way I do things most of the time anyway. So it's kind of natural. So let's see, Tyler or Victoria.
Well, I'm really honored to receive this award. I know the students that are my peers are outstanding, so it's really nice to be, I guess, selected as one of them for recognition. But thank you so much. I'm really, really honored.
Okay.
Thank
Is
you.
Tyler right there? Okay. So yeah, our fourth rodeo, and I know I saw some folks on here, and like this report on their capstone really did read more like a master's thesis. That it was an outstanding report. So Zach or Jason, Noel or Eleanor, what have you got to say for yourself?
Yeah, so obviously, thank you. You know, doing our capstones virtually, I think wasn't what anybody really expected. So just pretty thankful that we ended up having a successful project and we were able to get the job done, I guess. So thank you. And
to add on to that, I just thank you to everyone we reached out to for their support and help throughout the whole project.
Okay.
Thank you, folks.
Is Noel or Eleanor on the line?
Yes, I think we had an absolutely wonderful array of professors and peers to learn from that kind of contributed to our success in the project. So very thankful for that, very honored for the best capstone.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Just thank you all the professors for all the help. It's a great time.
Yeah. Okay.
Glad to hear.
And let's see, our chairperson's award, Nathan Hunter, are you out here today?
Yeah, thank you so much for the award. I guess big congrats to our fourth rodeo. You guys deserved it. If not for your amazing project, then at least for wearing matching hats in class. Also, big congrats to Professor Powell and Professor DeLong. You guys really deserve the awards, and I really enjoyed your classes, learned a lot from them, so thank you. Yeah, I've had a great 4 years, so grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nathan.
Okay.
Well said.
Okay, and then for our Miller Award winners, we have Eleanor Ozer and Christopher Hamilton. So I know Eleanor's here. Is Christopher here?
I don't know if Chris is here. Yeah, thanks so much. TAing is like, this is so much fun. I'm honestly lucky that Professor Dugan trusts me enough to be a TA. It's been a great time, and I'm honored for the award. Thanks.
And our undergraduate teaching assistant awards for Mason Notes and Abel Ressam. Are y'all here? Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank
and so
you.
now, then, keeping in reverse order, I will turn it back to Nikos.
Thank you. What goes around comes around. So, let us take a moment to, congratulate, send emails to the award winners, keep up the positive spirit. That is what awards are about, right? A pat in the back and positive energy to keep going. What you guys, especially our students, have accomplished. I was talking to my son who's also in college, right? Think about it, 3 semesters, right? In a pandemic, right? That was not easy, right? Never happened so far. I hope it never happens. But think about all the things you learned and the resilience you have demonstrated. All this is going to be, important, right? As you move forward in life. Once you're thrown into deep waters and you learn how to swim, you're not afraid of water anymore. So with this, I'd like to thank you again. Hope to see you again soon and start seeing you guys in person, or many of you in person soon as well. So thank you. And continuing the tradition, I will pass it on to Beth.
Well, at this point, normally I would tell you to go eat more food. So I'm sorry that I'm not able to do that.
You can still tell us to do that.
Yeah.
Yes, go to your refrigerators, eat some more food. I will be in touch with all of the winners. Congratulations to you all with the logistics of your prize. So you'll be getting emails from me shortly. And if anyone is in contact with someone who is not able to join us, please know that we have recorded this. We're going to be editing it and getting it all ready to go up on our graduation website with all of the other fun things that are happening for the class of 2021. So congratulations again, everyone.
Congratulations, folks.
Thank you.